Not only that, but when I pushed the thing to block them, it cut me. Like the thing came up that the app was closing. Jerks. You're a very pathetic, unhappy person if you can insult other people. That's what you spend your time doing. They have a hell of a lot more problems and things to worry about other than insulting what someone else does. And he probably called me a loser and said my life sucks when I was talking about my fucking hair. Because I'm not talking about screwing around and drinking and doing drugs and getting high and all of these immature, irresponsible bullshit things that people do. I'm not like that. And it just adds drama to your life. Things that I don't want to deal with. Because more than likely, they've been handcuffed and put in jail. And I haven't. So, how you feel about yourself is what you project onto other people if you're a bully and you insult people. You literally don't do that if you're okay with yourself. I don't have a problem with what other people do or don't do because what they do doesn't affect me. Hi. How is your day going? Okay. I just got back on here. Somebody came in here and was insulting me. And I went to block them. It knocked my app off my phone. And I had to restart it. So I hope your day is going better than mine. That's the exact reason why I have friends that are moderators that come in here. That's good. Is it hot where you're at? Is yesterday it was really nice here? Or not yesterday, but the day before. I have, like, I was at the park and I was on Twitch when I was at the park because it was, like, so beautiful. And there was squirrels and ducks and stuff out. And then yesterday it was hot. Like, really hot. Texas is bipolar. It's like really nice one day, really like melting hot the next day. And when it was so nice outside on Tuesday, or Wednesday, not Tuesday, Wednesday, it was so nice outside. I was wondering if we were going to get a storm because it's not July weather to be 77 degrees outside with a slight breeze. That is not Texas weather or July weather. That's not summer weather here. That is March weather. Oh wow. I'm trying to, yeah, 33 Celsius is hot. It's I think 2.5 times. I'm Fahrenheit. Sorry. Like I said, it was 77 degrees outside with a breeze. 77 Fahrenheit, and it's usually 100 degrees Fahrenheit in July and August. Gets to like the high 90s in June, and then in July and August we have triple digits, and we've had an actual like record of how many days we go triple digits in a row. It gets really hot here and humid. Ew. You live in Hungary? Okay. How would I see, I would need to use my phone to Google it and find out what 100 degrees Fahrenheit is in Celsius. But it's hot. It gets hot here in the summer where like you go outside and you feel like you're going to get a sunburn just from being outside on the porch. Forget about going outside and doing anything. You sweat just being outside. It's miserable. So that's how hot it is at that point. You're in Hungary. I know somebody. No, I know somebody in Turkey. So where is Hungarian? That is that like close to Germany? I know somebody in Turkey, and my relatives, my great grandparents, were from Copenhagen, Denmark, and that was my grandfather's family that came here, and then my grandmother's family was from Germany, and they came here in the 1800s. But I don't remember. Württemberg, I think is what it's called. And so I have Wartenberg. I know I'm saying it wrong. Wartenberg, Germany, Copenhagen, Denmark, and I know somebody in Turkey, but I never bothered to ask her, like, the major city by where she lives. But Hungary is very, like, has a lot of history to it. I'm a history buff, like, you know, like reading and watching documentaries and learning about things. I love history. And geography. Okay. Sorry, I switched my thing to my timer so I knew how long I was on here. I don't want to be on here a really long time. It's good you came in when you did because right before you did, I was like going off. I was really mad about the person that came in here, that came to my stream, and they were insulting me and they called me a loser and told me that my life sucks. And so I was going on a rant about people that are pathetic and bully other people and take their time to point out things about somebody else that's a matter of opinion and project it onto them when that person obviously has a serious problem. Is when you're fine with yourself and you don't have that way of thinking, you don't, you're not insecure, you don't think about what's wrong with someone else. And you know, it's normal and it's human to think things about somebody, but it's not normal and human to point them out and bully someone and demean someone. Because if a person is, you know, if they're overweight, you don't throw it in their face and tell them how fat they are and how horrible they look and all of these things. 'Cause chances are that person already beats themselves up in their head. So you don't need to tell someone that all, like, point out all the bad things about them. If, you know, somebody isn't, you know, really smart, you don't tell them how stupid they are and how they can't do things a certain way and point out, because chances are that person already beats themselves up in their head. And everybody has those things that they tell themselves what's wrong with them and wants to better things about themselves. You don't need other people to point it out to you and say it out loud. And there's a serious problem with somebody when that is what they have to do. And that person doesn't know me, didn't even talk to me, didn't even ask me questions, didn't come in and like try to have a conversation or anything, and then say I suck and I'm leaving by. They were bullying me and going on at me instead of leaving. They could have just left. They didn't even have to say a word. I didn't even know they were there. If they had never spoken, I would have never known they were there. It's really upsetting that they even had to say anything. What did they accomplish? I just got done blocking someone, and I told them not to insult me. They can, do this, do that, do the other, but don't insult me and don't lie to me. If you want to be my friend, don't lie to me and make me second guess you. Don't insult me. Because now I have those words running in my head like a record player, like a broken record, when it took me years to get myself out of that. Well, out of it enough that it didn't damage my day. Like just getting up, just waking up. I had to get myself out of it. And I was starting to be able to heal and do better. And the one person that I believed when they were being so supportive and wonderful is the one person that turned around and would say things to me to destroy me. And I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't put up with it anymore. You can't tell me I'm things that don't even fit my personality and things that I've done that I've never done. You can't blame me for things. You can't say that I don't try. You can't put those things off on me. And I don't go around insulting other people because I know how it feels. So for someone to do that to me, that's just an insecurity inside of them that they're projecting onto me. And I gave them chance after chance after chance, and they never really apologized. An apology is not an apology when you tell someone what to say. You demand an apology. It's not an apology. But when someone apologizes, they should be sincere about it and learn from it and not do it again. And it happened so many times, just time after time after time. I couldn't deal with it anymore. And it hurts because I trusted them. I believed them. Oh, you're so kind and you're beautiful and you're wonderful. And I love everything about you. Just to turn around and make me out to be a disgusting monster. I gotta I gotta go. Bye.